debates. Grand rising people. Salute to the people. Salute to the people. You already know what we doing and where we at. We are outside like the Chi Town rappers. And today in Cincinnati, okay, it's very nice outside. I don't know, man. It's a very beautiful day. Mic check, 1, 2. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the back. Black people pull up. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about, man. Hey, first is the most obvious. You know what I'm saying? My brother, artist Morrison is in the building. Hey, artist, do my mic sound good, man? Cause I'm on I'm on like one of these right here. You know what I'm saying? And they keep calling, they call me an Uncle Tom. But it looks like I'm a black man. Let me tell y'all, black people, black man. I'm gonna tell you, number one, first and foremost, we do not like being told nothing, man. Come here. Oh hell no. We don't like being told about nothing by nobody. I'm talking about Indian man. Excuse me, my brother. Excuse me, my brother. Do not go through that door, my brother. Can't tell black people nothing. See, what Charlie Kirk revealed during his debates, right, is number one. The number one thing that he revealed is that we cannot be talked to, right? Artie, they hunting my channel down, man. For the last 3 days, I've been fighting strikes. What they call that? Community guidelines, all of that, right? I beat them all. I beat them all. Yes, we call that God's work, not the hard work. I see a lot of people have a hard time, you know what I'm saying, like beating these these targetings. You know what I mean? I hate to target you when you don't want to, tell them what they want to hear. I noticed that when Charlie Kirk said that thing about black people not having the father in the house and stuff like that. With salute to you, Artie, for that ball game, man. You know what I mean? You and Kuba deserve so many flowers for that, and I believe that moves like that show need to be supported. You understand me? They need to be supported. Um, Let me just get into this conversation. See if we get this algorithm jumping, right? Because I'm about to go hot soon as they bring the first couple people in this joint. City Bama salute, Grand Rising, right? When that man said, when that white man, when that pearly white man said the 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 key to this thing is having the family structure together. Y'all not understanding what the man was talking about? Let me say it louder for the people in the back, right? Without a father in the house, you're almost guaranteed for a young black man in the city, you're almost guaranteed, right, to either be stuck in the street as you're either a thug or you're gonna be in jail. You're gonna be in jail, you're gonna be dead. Your education is gonna be twisted. All right. I mean, there's going to be a lot of things because you got to understand. Think about the dynamics of a woman having a child with somebody, right? And they didn't plan on having that child. Automatically, you're against the ball because we call that shit fun babies, man. A lot of us are the products of fun. You know what I'm saying? Temporary fun. Your mother meets your father. You know what I mean? And God forbid they met at a club. Oh, God. You don't understand the connection with education, your daddy being in the house. We can even go back to that old black exploitation movie, Claudine. Remember when the welfare came to the house? What happened when the welfare people came to the crib? When the welfare people came to the crib, you know what I'm saying, James Earl Jones, they had to hide all this stuff. He had to go run somewhere. He had to go be somewhere because if you have the father in the house, what happens? The deal is out the door. Now, who the fuck is going to turn down the deal for free food, especially back in the 60s and 70s? Come on, man. That was a part of the deal. The part of the rigged part was that the daddy could not be home. If the father was home, then you lose the bag. You know what I'm saying? So don't y'all understand the connection that Charlie Kirk was making? Here it is, a young white boy is telling you the same shit that the movie, the black exploitation movie, told you back in the days. If you ain't got a fucking father in the house, your son is going to be a skinny thug. All right? Your child's going to be running around. This is going to be a kid on fucking video with a stinking ass mask on his face. All right? And then you're going to turn around and blame the system and blame the white man. Talk about you need some reparations. I don't think black people need reparations. Yeah, fuck that reparations. Black people don't need no reparations. Last thing you need to do is give. If you ever, let me ask you something, right? You ever gave somebody something for free? Like you just got it, you know what I mean? And you give it to them, and you give it to them, and you give it to them. Yo, after a while, they fucking think that they deserve that shit. They feel entitled. They feel like, yo, where is it? You know what I mean? That's why they was running crazy when the motherfuckers said they was gonna cut welfare and Section 8 off. They came to my channel like, yo, you an Uncle Tom. You know what I'm saying? Cackling Kamala. We just want to be happy. Come on, black people, come on, stand together. Sound like Obama. Obama is the reason why all these people is fucking, you know, like I'm not gonna get into Obama, but just know this, right? If you ain't got a father in your house, you almost guaranteed you come up in the fucking hood, you know what I mean? Eating potato chips to go to school. That's what y'all feeding your fucking kids, a bunch of sugar. Send them to school. They unhealthy. You can't focus on them. There ain't no daddy in the house to give no structure. So these motherfuckers start running around mimicking their mama. You know what I mean? Sucking their teeth at the teachers. That's how I start. Don't like authority. I was like that. I'm telling you what it is. They tell you to sit down. Man, my mother don't tell me to sit down. That's what's wrong. All right? Big mama whooping your asses. How many stories y'all got of big mama? Go get the switch. Go out in the yard and find a switch. Think about what we talking about. Okay. Kid goes in the refrigerator, eats an extra whatever. Oh, you fucking up. Go get that switch. Okay. Send him out to go get the switch. Right? Okay, I'm looking for the switch right now. I got the switch. Right? Look. Big mama go send you get the switch. And then what she do? She turn you around. And whoosh, on your ass. Now, a boy is a sneak preview of a man. So if you're taking a boy and you whooping his ass with the switch, bow. What do you think he gonna do when he grow up, when he get a woman? All right? And when he get around the guys, he gonna get a switch too. Brrr, brrr. Hey, Chicago, let me tell you a little N-word something, right? Those switches don't last long. If you miss, it's over. All you need is somebody with a nice, you know what I'm saying, a good aim in a revolver, you know, send you to N-word heaven. Boom. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to tell you, people, is when you don't have a black kid that don't got a father that's getting whooped by a woman, boom, boom. You know, he gets into a problem. First thing he do is want to suck his teeth. First thing he want to do is go get a gun. When I came up, man, you had to get out here. At 3 o'clock, it was on. Let's go. What? Boom. Win, lose, or draw. Bow, bow, bow. You getting punched in your face. Boom. You don't know how to fight. That's how you learn. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? A man gonna tell you that. You know what your mother gonna tell you? If he bigger than you, you pick up a brick and you hit him and crack him in his head. That's what your mother gonna tell you. A black mother is gonna tell you that. Salute to the black women that gotta hold it down without the father. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no father in your life, it's over. Your mother gonna say, what happened to your face? You know, Tyrone punched me in my face, and she gonna, oh yeah? Tyrone, he gonna punch you in your face? She either gonna tell you to hit him with a brick, or she gonna drag you to school the next day, and she gonna get up in Tyrone's face, and she gonna be like this. And that's what they mimicking. Look at them. They ain't even, you know, these new so-called gangsters, they don't even got the self-respect to put a pair of shoes on. These motherfuckers will drill you down with a pair of Nike slippers, you know what I'm saying? And saggy pants. Can you describe him? No, he had a ski mask on, but I could tell you had some dirty ass Tommy Hill figure drawers on. Okay, let's get to it. Grand rising to the people in here. So what Charlie Kirk's death showed me more than anything is that we are a very big detriment to ourselves because we cannot stand in front of truth. You can't stand in front of truth. You can't understand. You can't accept the fact when somebody else tell you that, yo, you not having a father got you acting like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You don't necessarily need a father. You need strong male figures. You know, strong male figures. You know, a motherfucker that's gonna teach you something. Not a motherfucker's gonna teach you how to cook something. What your uncle's gonna do? You ain't got no pops. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Fathers don't beat their kids. You ain't gotta beat no kid when you're a father, man. This is the privilege that a real father got. A real father, right? A real father has the privilege of never having to beat his kids. I never had to beat none of my kids, bro. That's some ick shit, you know? That's what they gonna teach you. Like, yo, you're gonna get a good result out of whooping somebody. When you ever got a good result out of beating somebody? You know what I'm saying? White man tell you it's over. Let's cancel him. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was a time when we first started getting into this Trump shit, y'all motherfuckers was talking. They was like, burn the Confederate flag, burn this, burn that, knock this down. Y'all want to destroy everything, right? Let me ask you this though. If the Confederate flag, right, raises any concern for you, and it makes you feel like that's a symbol, that's symbolism of racism for you, why the fuck would you want to knock down a monument that shows it? That's the history. Even when you being, listen, let me tell you something. Even when you so-called being creative and shit like that, it still works against you. Why fucking take away the Confederate flag? Didn't y'all watch the Dukes of Hazzard? If you take away the symbolism of what the fuck happened, how they gonna remember in the future? Huh? That's the story. The story's told, American history and what we was built on. If you ain't proud to be American, then get the fuck out voluntarily. Y'all got so mad when you seen Trump out here talking about we gonna send these illegals back for the shit that they was doing. He ain't say he was gonna send you back. All right? But that's the lies that y'all spew, listening to fucking cackling Kamala. And by the way, I'm about to do a live on that on my regular channel in maybe an hour or so. You know? I hope you get your life together. Bless you. What make you think that my life ain't together? My life is completely together. You don't see? My life is cool. You know what I mean? I'm not the one that's complaining about America. Some of you motherfuckers need to be put in jail. Okay? Books are used to learn our past transgressions. Monuments are made to celebrate. Evil one is a learning experience. A book and a monument has a story. Okay? Let me just tell you this, right? The ones that ain't got their life together is the ones that's out here talking against America. Okay? The ones that's speaking against America are the fucking enemies of America. You understand me? And if a motherfucker's from a different country, let me tell you something, right? Y'all be caught up or so much on this black and white shit. I challenge it every day. You want to know what? I challenge you to go to another country. Go to Sudan in a fucking ship, an American ship, right? An American ship. Go pass through there. Somalia, through Somalia, wherever the pirates, the African pirates is at, right? And when they pull up on that ship, and you have all black staff in there, all y'all motherfuckers got to do is know a Yo Gotti song and Jay-Z be your favorite rapper, okay? And when they pull up, when them black motherfuckers pull up to that ship, smacking that ship, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you already know what it is. Guess what? You think your skin color is going to matter to those African motherfuckers? No, you are American, all right? Annie up, okay? Yeah, that shit exists over here. When you go somewhere else, you elite. You are looked at, you know what I mean? Like for real, man. Them motherfuckers hate America. They don't give a fuck about your color. This shit is about classism. Ask those motherfuckers and, let me tell you something, right? In South Africa, they have the highest population of poor white people. They got ghettos dedicated just to white people, and they do not help them because they're past transgressions on the black people. Go look it up. It's a whole document. They don't show you that shit. And the black people, I'm talking about, just think about it like this. Think about Django, that movie, The Django. Just the white people are the stars. I mean, the white, you know what I'm saying? Because who was, oh shit. Oh my God. Hold up for a second. One second, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Nah, it's not Forsyth Park. This is we actually in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me give you a little double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Got a game. Looks like Forsyth. All right. I'll give you a wide. This is actually the area where they shot In Too Deep, the movie. You ain't no cop, J. Reed. It's completely different now. It's completely gentrified in downtown Cincinnati. All right, Show Speed was just here. This is where he's from, actually. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati is delicate. You understand me? It's a very big rate. Yo, okay, well, listen, think about it right like this, right? It's very beautiful here. But it's also very volatile. If y'all look at the news, y'all seen a gang of black people beating up knocked a white girl out, right, and beat up some drunk white dude. It's all in the headlines. And then what else did you see? You seen neo-Nazis on the bridge over here getting ran out of a neighborhood, right? Okay, what else did you see? You seen a cop kill a black dude, you know what I'm saying, a young black kid. All of this in the last 30 days. That's what you're seeing. But what I see is this in front of me. You didn't see the guy that went into the bank, right, and killed a bunch of people downtown Cincinnati. You know, that was a white dude too, by the way. Excuse me, he was Mexican. Let me not throw it on the white people today, right? But I'm just saying, we get so caught up into the race issue and the skin banging and the, you know, that we forget what's in front of us. And truth, let me tell you something. Truth it don't matter if the dog give you the truth. You know what I'm saying? If the dog smell your breath and he go, that's as honest as a kid telling you your breath stink. You ever seen a kid tell you that your teeth was yellow and you think they white? Your teeth are yellow. Ain't that some truth? Some of you will pinch the fucking kid. The way y'all acting, y'all pinch the kid. You won't work on yourself and us as a people. This is why I tell people I'm Cambodian. I'm not Cambodian. Tell them that. Hey, they get so hot. They be like, man, you can't, you don't have a dog in this fight, in this race. Because you're Cambodian. But we're talking about skin color. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, we are. But now you got to be foundationally black and American. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't trace the fact that your family, you know what I'm saying, was enslaved, nigga, you can't track back whether your family was enslaved or not. Nigga, you don't even know your great grandmother name. Bro, I know my grandmother, my great grandmother, my great great grandmother, my great 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 grandmother. Why? Because we dug into it, man. We found pictures, we found a whole lineage. You motherfuckers don't know nothing about your ancestors. And then the one to get paid for reparations, bro, that shit, I don't like nothing free. Anything free is laced with a firecracker to me, man. I'm cool on the free shit, man. Reparations feel like, when you say reparations, it feel like you can hold us, but I don't like anything that comes with a butt, anything laced with a firecracker, or anything, that's going to turn me lazy. And this is why y'all was such a fit. This is why y'all was talking about Project 2025. I ain't hear the left talk about that shit in months now. What happened to that? Project 2025. Y'all went and killed Charlie Kirk, you evil bastards. And then threw it to the black people like, here, a whole white dude, you know what I'm saying, allegedly knocked this dude down. Now you got black people out here arguing. He was a racist. He was far from a racist, man. Race is not a real racist is not even going to talk about racial issues with you. A real racist is going to put on a Black Lives Matter shirt, get a bunch of black people to rally, you know what I mean? And then hire somebody called Antifa to come up in the rally and start breaking windows and giving people, signs and all that. Because where the fuck do they get all these signs and shit when they go, like, excuse me, people, can y'all tell me where's the Black Lives Matter store? Hey, doggy, come here. Come here for a second. Because he has an Adidas, he might know. He has an Adidas ensemble on. Hey, baby dog. All right, baby dog. That's a good dog. Hey, be a better dog, right? And tell me, where the fuck is the Black Lives Matter store? Huh? Can I ask somebody? Let me see if anybody's around. Black Lives Matter. They know about black owned. They do have a. Come on. I'm a Gemini. I don't know why I did that, right? They do have a black owned. Go look it up, people. I dare anybody go look it up right now. Look at Cincinnati. Type Cincinnati black owned. I swear on my mama's life. It's called Black Owned. I Show Speed was just in the spot doing a whole blog. It has millions of views. And it's called Black Owned, right? But where's the Black Lives Matter store? And speaking of black owned, I am the proud owner of White Pride Records. That's WHYTE. Look it up, right? Anyway, where the fuck is the Black Lives Matter store, y'all? Oh, there goes someone. Hey, come here for a second. Come here. Come on. Later for you. Excuse me, do you know where the Black Lives Matter store is at? Oh, there go a white girl with some cornrows in her head. Hey, Heather, do you know where the Black Lives Matter? Never mind. Where the fuck do they come from? That's the real racist. The real racist is going to tell you to see a real racist. Let me explain something about a real racist, right? A real racist, right, will own black entertainment television. BET, owned by who? Not the black man, but the white man. All right, bro. Black Lives Matter is owned by the white man. Black Entertainment TV is owned by the white man. Black is owned by white. Which leads me to the other point that I was trying to make about White Pride Records, which is, my it's bringing a little controversy because the co-owner is a white guy. They call him Dirty Kenzo. His real name is Murph, but Dirty Kenzo, because he Kensington, Pennsylvania, dope heads. Think about it, right? But yeah, I decided to secure White Pride Records. I mean, we're not actually ever going to rap. or do music or anything, right? Never mind. But the Black Lives Matter store, you know what? I'm thinking about opening up a Black Lives Matter store, man. You know what I'm saying? For whites only. You feel me? I think, a Black Lives Matter store that only sells to white people. You know what I mean? And if the white girl, she ain't got cornrows in her hair, she definitely can't get down with this. No, they watch The View. Racists watch America. Yeah, they watch. The real racists do watch The View, and I think that show needs to be fucking canceled. Okay, Jimmy Kimmel got his job back and didn't learn his lesson. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel didn't learn his lesson. Right, he got his job back. First show, he's kicking dust at Trump. Right, hey Jimmy means penis to my era. Because if you think about it, come here. The J, the A. Hey, now. Hey. Get over here now, you stinking dog. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel stands for penis Kimmel. Yeah, because Jimmy, J, the I, the M, the Y, the J, the I, the M is Jimmy. Jimmy hat. What's a Jimmy hat? I'll wait. Get in the chat. I'm gonna go to my phone and see what a Jimmy hat. What's a Jimmy hat? Ladies and gentlemen, what is a Jimmy hat? This is Jeopardy. I'm gonna walk to my phone. Let me see who finds out, tells me what a Jimmy hat is and why Jimmy Kimmel has a bad name. Jimmy. I gotta stop saying that. Every time you say Jimmy, you gotta say pause. What does Jimmy hat? What is a Jimmy hat? It's a tool to break into stuff. Nope, Sean, that's not a Jimmy hat. Thought it was a rubber. It is. A Jimmy hat, that's right. A Jimmy hat is a condom, ladies and gentlemen. To some of y'all, a condom is a hat. A Jimmy hat. Jimmy hat. So Jimmy watches The View. That's right. Them old bitches. Miserable. They the poison. Remember that movie? Y'all ever seen? What was that name of that movie? The African shit. Hotel Rwanda. Remember Hotel Rwanda, y'all? Who was the dude that was? Who was the people responsible for getting the word out to let people? Because look, you gotta think where they was at in Rwanda. It was so undeveloped. I mean, they didn't have the internet like we got. You know what I mean? It wasn't like niggas was texting each other. Yo, listen, we gonna meet up over here and get the machetes together. Nah. It was the broadcasters, the news broadcasters, specifically the local news broadcasters that was spewing hatred. Like I said, in some countries, hey, some of the shit, y'all think that it's just North Korea and China. Y'all think that, okay, long as I stay out of North Korea and China, I can talk about the country however the fuck I want to. Oops. I think I did it again. What's that, Mac mean? I done got shit fucked up. You got it fucked up. If you thinking you could go to any country and just get down like that, nah. America is the only spot in the whole entire world that's going to let you people talk about the president and sit your ass up in this country comfortably. You know what they did to those broadcasters? They labeled them political criminals. You know what I'm saying? They was criminals. All right? They was ran out of the country. You know, they had to change their name. Their whole lineage, you know what I'm saying, was in jeopardy. Anybody with their last name had an issue. You know what I mean? Some countries, they take out your whole hey. Some countries, they just get rid of the whole, you know what I'm saying, shaboing boing. Like, you know what? Y'all out of pocket. Who? The whole Joneses. All the Joneses. Double tap the screens, get the likes up. Propaganda is started locally. That's right. Just like the rallies. The Black Lives rallies, the Black Lives Matter rallies, you know what I'm saying? the Antifa shit, all of that stuff is started locally. They go to the precincts. Because I mean, think about it. Back into what I was talking about with the Black Lives Matter shit, right? Think about it. At a protest, where's the Black Lives Matter store? How do they get all of this merch? And then and how do they know where to go? Because they go from neighborhood, they start at the precinct. They'll start a fire like over here in Cincinnati. That's what they did. They started a big bonfire in front of the police station. And then, the police, your antennas is up because I'm out here fucking recording this shit, right? And I'm thinking the whole time while these motherfuckers are setting fire on shit, the police, you look at the police, they had their ties loose. They was ignoring what the motherfuckers was doing. Meanwhile, it was like 20 people at first, right? 20 white dudes. I mean, well dressed, but like almost not well dressed in a way where you thinking, they just bought some fucking new clothes, but put together in a way where you knew that this is not a random like protester. I mean, like this was organized. And then when you start talking to them, because I'm a nosy motherfucker, you find out they're all from different states. They're all well spoken. The nails are clean as fuck, right? And then also they have something called, I think it was called the 20-yard stare for a lot of Vietnam vets, where you'll be right in front of them talking to them, and they will be looking past you. Or I think it was 30-yard or 20-yard stare. And they said that they developed that look because in the fields, they always had to be looking outside. So while they talking to you, they're always like looking past you, right? And some of these people that I ran into during these protests, that's how they would talk to me, and they would give me information. I even met a medic, like that was running around asking people, "Are y'all all right?" Like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you got medical supplies? I'm telling you, it was set up. It's set up like that. Put the black people name on it. They go to the neighborhoods, break everything up and call this a protest. This ain't no protest when everybody got over here in Cincinnati, every store window, if you didn't have black owned on your store window, then you was running the risk of getting your windows and everything else broke. You want to know why? Because they changed it into a race issue where they pushed it off onto the black people. Think about that shit. It's like the Charlie KIRK situation. Why is black people even arguing about this? Why all of a something? Oh well, he was racist. You gotta understand how the posters moved, how important Charlie KIRK was, the turning point, whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, people that follow my normal channel could tell you that we've covered stuff on Charlie KIRK, dozen, probably 100 times. He was very important. Him, Candace Owens, the Officer Tatum, young conservative voices that's unwavering and not scared of you motherfuckers. Because look, you know what it is. It's fear mongering. You know what it is when you start to try to think. When you attempt to think or have an original thought or have an original opinion, or to stand on something that's not the normal. And black people, sometimes it feels like we are gullible. We are gullible, man. Them Democrats got y'all fucked up, yo. They got y'all fucked up. They got us in a bind. You want to know why? Because you'll fight against each other. Think about what I'm saying, man. Young kids hate each other. They're making songs dissing each other, but killing each other and just violating each other. They ain't, They're not uplifting one another in no kind of way. And then we don't know nothing. We think we know something. We don't know shit. Let's take a spin. Let me show y'all what gentrification looks like. Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay? If you don't like what you hear, then it's you. Then ain't it? DMW shots in the building. Faces to the chat box. You know what I'm saying? And yes, where I live, there are doggy bags that I don't use. I'm from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I wonder I should mic my dog up too, right? You know, this is what gentrification looks like, y'all. Gentrification at its finest, you know? And then when you start talking power into the people, when you speak real power into the people, they so fucking brainwashed that they think that you going against them, or they think that like you kissing a white man's ass or some shit. Like they'll really violate you. They'll violate you. Hey, listen, I've cut family members off. Real talk. That was the first step into beginning it, because your family is your poison. I'm telling you, man. Yo, man, when you stand up for yourself and you learn how to think and you move on that shit, bruh, that's when you become free. That's when you actually have your first conversation with your family. Your family is a detriment. Because think about it, man. We was brought up on some ignorant ass shit, eating some ignorant shit, like just thinking a certain way, and unless you challenge that thinking, you know, like I tell somebody they see me eating a watermelon, a baby watermelon that I grew for lunch, and say they sitting there eating fucking ribs and all type of weird shit, and telling me that something is wrong with me for just having a watermelon that I grew. You think that shit that looks identical in the supermarket is food? You think those tomatoes, why every single tomato look exactly alike next to each other? Especially when they first stock up. You go to, man, I don't want to start scamming y'all, but look, for real, why every tomato looks exactly alike, man? Ain't no tomato I ever grew look like the other one. They're all unique. That's why I grow heirlooms. I like growing heirloom tomatoes because they, just look up heirloom. It's like ancient seeds, you know what I mean? So how a tomato tastes back in the days to you, that's how it takes after you grow. And that's the way of the people, man. Black people, we own 1 million, more than 1 million acres of American land. Do you understand me? In the 60s, we owned more than 1 million acres of land. Today, we own 50, there was more than 1 million. Listen, right now, we have I think about 56,000 black farmers, like legit farmers, you know what I'm saying? Which is a very, very small number compared to what we used to have when so-called slavery was existing. Think about what I'm saying. We had land. They say give us 40 acres and a mule. We had land. Everything that we get, we sold it. Look at Harlem. I like these beetles for my plants because they eat. These beetles right here, they call them ladybugs. They eat spider mites, aphids, and all that. So people that grow, they understand. They have some people unleash these into they garden on purpose. Man, I don't know how well y'all can see it on your phone, but that's a very majestic thing right there. That's beautiful, y'all. And the people who have this, you hear Charlie loved the black community. Hell yeah, he did, man. I did a video yesterday showing that. Hell yeah, Charlie he was a hell of a motherfucker. You know what? You know what I liked about him personally, and people that watch my show, could tell you this probably. That hey, I like anybody that doesn't waver from their opinion. I like people that's solid when when they say something they stand on it type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he was. He was he used to get, don't get it twisted. Charlie used to get his ass handed to him when he first started. Oh yeah, they was giving him problems because you're a target. Anytime you step up, I'm gonna keep it real. Like moving from that liberal that when you start being able to think, the people that's normally, on the hate train with you, because that's what my common ground was. When I stopped fucking with Obama, the dudes that, like, because I used to be out there rallying for fucking Obama, got people, you know what I mean? I have a very big influence in Harlem, have everybody going to vote for this fool, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was brainwashed, you know what I mean? So when you turn around, you be like, yo, well, I like Trump, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Trump start looking at me like I had 35 heads on top of my shoulder. Fuck you mean you like Trump for? You black, man. Like, so what, nigga? That's what made me like him. He's speaking my type of language. He always was like that, though, right? Trump was always like that, man. Niggas was always riding Trump balls. Look at those mountains right there. This is where I'm in the valley. Right. So it's actually mountains all around here. And that's the Taft, excuse me, that's Samuel Adams. That's the that's the spot, where they make it at. I'm about to walk over there, so I'll show you a better picture. It's the Samuel Adams factory where they do and that's that WKRP in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna walk over there towards the factory. And that's the TQL stadium, the soccer stadium. Big shit going on. They be having concerts and all that shit. This shit is humongous up there. Salute to everybody, man. What city are you in? Tell me where you from. So question, if you like Trump. Yes, I like Trump. I love Trump. I love people too. Is that crazy? When people are getting murked over opinions and questions, that kills it, Sean. It's over. It make what it is. No matter what happens, the example has been set, Sean, and the fear is there. You know what I mean? So no matter what, even if we got 100, you know what I'm saying, like famous people pop out and say, yo, it ain't gonna that whatever y'all didn't move us. But the people, the potential people that would speak out, the potential people that will get some heart to say something, they'll be scared. They'll think like, you know what? There's a reaction to this action I'm about to take, which is stupid, But have no problem in the world spewing hate. And this is, it's like almost trendy for them Democrats, the white Democrats, to be super empathetic for some reason. You know what I'm saying? To be like somehow their white guilt has to, like kick in. Like, I don't understand it. The sympathy, the fakeness. Asked what dude the other day. I said, "Yo, is Cincinnati racist?" And then he says yes, because he thought that's what I wanted him to say. Samuel Adams. This shit is big because I've been in there a few times. You gotta have a vehicle to get through that shit. That shit is blocks. This is a very big town this is a very big beer town. During like certain days of the week, you can smell the hops all through the city. So they cook it. and it has a weird smell, almost funky. It's thick, a real thick smell, especially during the summer. Jesus, man. And right across the street, you have these beautiful, brand new lofts. Gentrification at its finest, y'all. Contrary to what you motherfuckers believe, when you hear a person like me that's talking about how we think and stuff like that as a people, that's a person that's speaking up for you. That's a person that love you. It's not somebody that hates you or want to go, like, want to see you down. Like, what are you really saying? You rather me, like rub your back? No, that's right. This is Cincinnati, baby. Beautiful out here, man. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm about to get off of this. Finish walking my dizog. They expanding the stadium here. So you see a mountain of fucking soil. All right. Y'all have a blessed one, man. I'm out, man. I'm from the Berg originally. Who in the artist for that war? I don't know. I think I don't know who it is. But that's the Sam. Look, you gotta drive through that shit. Peace, good truth. Everybody subscribe to the channel, man. I think I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, maybe 10 more subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Prove your truth. Night bro, add me. You could and subscribe to my other channel because I'll be live on my other channel in about an hour. That's Mac Mean True Story, where I'll be sharing content and stuff like that, doing reviews and showing everything that's out there. You know what I mean? 71, salute, man. Salute, man. Salute for the sub from Sacramento, Sean. Thank you, bro. WMTM. I seen you here a few times now. You know what I'm saying? My brother DMW shots hold me down as always. You know what I'm saying? Love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'll see you soon, man, so we can do a ride through. You know what I mean? The BQE, man. That's my favorite fucking highway, even though the roads toe up. Straight from the heart of the cow. Have a great day. Keep your heads on swivel. That's right. It do look like Red Fox though, right there. But I don't know Red Fox from the city. I know James Brown. There's a lot of other people from it. And that's the original Time Warner's building. My bad. I forgot to show y'all that. It's right across the street from the Samuel Adams Brewery. That's the original building for Warner Brothers Pictures. All right. Subscribe to the other channel, Mac Mean True Story. We out.